Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King 2, and today I'm going to be giving you guys part 7 of What If Naruto Was an Exile Saiyan trained by Vados. Remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual, share this to all of your friends in your social media platform, and also guys, don't forget to go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If Naruto Was a Secret Child of Minato and Minato over on Anime King 3 and enjoy that guys. And remember, if you're new, yes, I indeed have 4 channels that I post What If on every single day. Anime King, Anime King 2, Anime King 3, and Anime Prince. Remember to go ahead and go down the description and check them out guys. And subscribe to all of them and become a part of the Anime King family. And also remember to turn on the bell notification so you can see when I post, because I indeed post a lot guys. So yeah, without further ado, what do you say we jump right into this new episode? Begin now guys. So the last spot we left off, Goku achieved Ultra Instinct as he faced off against Jiren, the one that they call the strongest here. However, Goku's body gave out, as he ended up getting knocked away by Jiren. Frieza speared some of his energy, yes. Of all persons, Frieza speared some of his energy, as he gave Goku to get back to his feet. While that was going on, Naruto was attacked and eliminated several foes, as he calmly made his way through the arena. People were fighting all about as Hit went after Jiren. He tried to trap him in one place, as he made a choice. However, his gamble did not pay off as he was knocked off the ring. But the battle still commenced. Goku went up against Caulifla and Kale next. The both of them end up fusing together and become the perfect warrior, as they clash with him. However, once again he entered Ultra Instinct and knocked the both of them off. Kaba also went Super Saiyan 2, as Naruto told Frieza that he will get what is coming to him, as he ended up saving Kaba from there. However, Kaba still got knocked off. With that, Naruto kept on moving around the arena. As he was walking, he came across Goku, as Whis told Beerus that it might come to an end, as Naruto did not spare him. Naruto beat the living crap and threw Goku off the arena. He was out. The news was rather shocking to Universe 7. Goku was knocked out. Of all people, Goku was knocked out. They still had 17 in the others though. Goku also made a comment about Gohan using the hyperbolic time chamber to get stronger, as he had used it the day before they came to the tournament, so he feel like Gohan could be able to do what he could not and win this tournament. However, Naruto was still a problem. The Universe of Love had their 3 warriors combined as they tried to trap Naruto in a black hole. However, he went Super Saiyan 3 and blew it away. His power was immense as Naruto dropped back down to 2 and knocked all of them off as the universe got eliminated. Naruto then went face to face with Frieza, and Naruto proceeded to kick the living crap out of him. It got so bad that Frieza couldn't even respond as Naruto beat him into a bloody pulp before dragging him by the tail and throwing him off. Upon doing so, Krillin had to feed him a senzu bean. As Frieza was severely beaten, Beerus was starting to worry even more, as everyone was taking note of Naruto's powers and skill. Caulifla was still complaining about Naruto, but Kale told her to shut up. Everyone was shocked as Kale shouted. They never see her do that before. She actually shouted with rage in her tone, as Naruto could hear it from where he was though. He made contacts with Vados mentally to check on her if something was wrong. As Aniraza, the warriors from the robotic universe, they combined into a gigantic being as Naruto faced off against it. As Naruto overloaded the thing with a maximum output of energy, in Super Saiyan 3 far exerting that as Naruto knocked off. Vegeta and the others were rather shocked that he defeated by himself. At least they had more warriors and Naruto was the only one left. Vados was kind of worried, as they might end up teaming up on Naruto to defeat him, seeing that he was the only one from Universe 6 left. As she was afraid that they would all gang up on him, and they would knock him out. So yeah guys, basically as we left off, you guys can switch across the place, check it off yourself, and what do you say we jump right into this new episode? Begin now guys. Naruto, after talking to Vados, went over to where the other two universes were having a stare off as he sat on a tall boulder watching them. As he decided to listen to what they had to say. I guess having Naruto take out Aniraza was a good plan, Gohan. Too bad they could not take each other out, said 17. Yeah, I know. We should probably team up to take him out, said 18. No. It will have to be me and Vegeta to take him out. Same go for Jiren, Gohan said. I'm not taking orders anymore. You may be the leader of this team, but I'm not taking orders anymore. I'm taking on Jiren, then I'll take on Naruto. Gohan was about to respond, however, Universe 11 made their presence be known. It looks like you're finally done talking, however, no matter what plan you come up with, it won't work, Dyspo said. So you finally decide to show your faces. I was beginning to think that you were too chicken to fight because all you did was hide for the entire tournament, said Vegeta. Tell me, how did the last victory you ever experienced feel? You can try all you want, but like Goku, you will fail against me, said Jiren. We haven't lost yet, so we wouldn't know what the last victory tastes like. However, you will know soon enough, said Gohan as he got serious. No one said anything as Naruto watched. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Universe 7 had the numbers with 4 remaining fighters. However, with Naruto taking out 3 universes by himself, he is gonna prove to be a big problem. Up in the stands, everyone was tense and anxious at the same time. It's down to the 6th, 7th, and 11th universe now. I wonder which one would win. One of the Xenos said. Yes, I'm wondering that too, the other one said. This battle will be a sight to behold. Although with such few spectators, the stands look a bit empty, the Grand Prix said. Yes, look at all the benches, both Omni King said. I believe there's something that we can do about that. He clapped his hand as the thing shrunk down, as all the universes that were remaining were now near to each other. Belmod, Champa, and Beerus all gave each other a nasty glare, while the Supreme Kai simply looked at each other. I hope this look better, your majesties. Oh yes, I like it, one of them said. Yes, they aren't sitting so far apart now. Looks like we're all getting cozy, said Whis. Yes, it's quite a change. However, Vados, you'll be sitting by yourself very soon, since you're down to 1 fighter. It seems you've been getting quite cozy to 7 universe. Have you already picked a new home? Macarena said mockingly. Well, I don't know about that. Our last fighter has embarrassed your last 3 fighters by himself. I'm sure that Naruto will pull this through for us. Once your universe loose, we have plenty of space left for you to join. The time clock is almost in its final selection, your majesties. The winner will be determined pretty soon, the Grand Prix said. Hey look, they're about to start fighting. Looks like Jiren is stepping up, said Goku. Fighting area. Goku was right. Jiren started to walk, willing to take on anyone that was about to step to him. Vegeta was about to step forward, however a hand on his shoulder stopped him. He turned and he was about to unleash on anyone that just had the guts to stop him. However, it was Gohan, and there was this look in his eyes that he hadn't seen since the Cell games. He stepped back as Gohan stepped forward, as both him and Jiren had a stare down. Well, this will be interesting. It seems Gohan fighting mojo is back. Up in the stands. Does that wimp really believe he stands a chance against Goku, said Belmod. Goku, have you noticed anything different about Gohan, said Piccolo. Yeah, he has that same look in his eye from when he was fighting Cell. We're gonna see the real Gohan now. The one that was willing to fight without holding back. I may be eliminated, but if I have to put my money on anyone, it will have to be Gohan. Well, let's hope he's not a disappointment, said Beerus. Isn't he the one that Naruto was interested in, Vados? Yes, he is. Naruto doesn't really take note of fighters, but he took note of Gohan abilities, said Vados, responding to Champa. Alright everyone, buckle up. This will be one of the most important battles in the history of the cosmos, said Roshi. Down below, Gohan powered up as he went straight to mystic form, as he kept on pushing and pushing and pushing his power. Jiren sensing that, he raised his power as well to match Gohan, as they blasted off in the air. Show us a true warrior that you were always meant to become, Gohan, said Vegeta. Up in the air they trade punches and kicks and also block each other's attacks. Jiren was impressed, although he didn't say it. He never expected Gohan to be this good. As he spoke, tell me, young warrior, what drive your quest for strength? I have a family at home, a wife and a daughter that is barely a year old. They are what that keep me motivated. What drives you to grow stronger? Gohan asked as he was still trading punches with Jiren. I seek to achieve something that is beyond strength, said Jiren. I can respect that. I guess we'll just have to see whose purpose and drive for strength can carry them the farthest. And I can tell you now, I don't give up so easily, said Gohan, up in the stands. Contestant Gohan versus contestant Jiren. This is an unusual fight that none of us expected to see. But if Gohan has stepped up to fight him, the fate of his universe rests on his hands. Saying go for Jiren to the Grand Priest. Wow, I'm impressed. I didn't think Gohan would be this good against Jiren. He's making Jiren use quite a amount of power right now, said Beerus. Yes, that is true. However, Gohan's power level is increasing as the fight goes on. He's closing in on Goku at his maximum level without Ultra Instinct. Jiren is also sensing this. He's also raising his power to match it. Back down below. After a few more punches and kicks, they broke apart. Alright, that's good enough for a warm-up. Are you ready for round 2, Jiren? Asked Gohan. Before Jiren could say anything, Vegeta shot past Gohan in his Super Saiyan 2 form like a raging bull. Alright, Jiren, you had your fun. Now it's time you face me like a man, said Vegeta. Over with Naruto. Is there a reason why you're trying to sneak up on me, Naruto asks. I'm here to eliminate you, said Dyspo. You and what army, said Naruto. I've already kicked your ass, or do you not remember? The results won't be the same as last time. I've been watching you fight. I know all your patterns, said Dyspo. Yeah, you and your other butt buddies you call Pride Trooper did nothing, but run away. I'm not worried about you or Toppo. I'm interested in Jiren, he's the strongest in your universe. And I'm pretty sure he can't wait to fight me, said Naruto. Then you have to get through me first, said Dyspo. Well, that's not a problem with me, said Naruto. Dyspo used his superior speed, what he thought was his superior speed, and went for a kick to the back of Naruto's skull. Imagine his surprise when the kick went straight through Naruto. What the? Come on. I thought you were gonna actually hit me, said Naruto. Dyspo took offense to that as he sped up his attacks. None of them were connected. Then he was backhanded, as he slammed through several rocks before he slid on the ground. He looked up, as Naruto was still sitting there. What the hell? As he wiped the blood that came from his nose. 3 punches to the face, and a simple kick to the back. I can't believe the so-called fastest person in the tournament did not see that coming, said Naruto, as he got to his feet. You didn't hit me in the face. All you did was backhand me across the chest. Fine, I'll do it again, but this time, I'll slow it down for you, said Naruto. Naruto appeared and punched him 3 times in the face. Dyspo pushed himself away in the last blow as Naruto's fist destroyed the boulder that Dyspo was against. So I'm guessing that since you were to move over to the way, you can tell that I really hit you 4 times, not 3. It won't happen again, said Dyspo. Dyspo powered up to half strength, as he used his speed to punch Naruto right in the face, as Naruto staggered back. However, it was just a fake. Dyspo, not knowing Naruto's plan, barraged him with punches, as he kicked Naruto through a large boulder as he collapsed right on top of him, up in the stands. Naruto, why are you letting him beat you up, said Vados, through your link. Because I'm waiting for him to go full power. I want to use that against him at full power. I'm fine though, Mom, said Naruto, thanks for asking. He said in a sarcastic tone for the last part. Don't take that tone with me, young man. I may be in the stands, but I can still punish you when this tournament is over. Now stop throwing around. These benches aren't exactly comfortable. You're an angel. I've seen you make clothes with your powers. You're telling me that you can't use your powers to make something soft to sit on, said Naruto. I haven't thought of that. Good boy, she said. Good boy? What the hell does she think I am, a dog? You know I can still hear you, right? I love you, Mom. I love you too. But that's not gonna save you, she said. Naruto sighed. Did you find out what happened to Kale, he asked. I'll ask her now, she said. Hey Champa, looks like Naruto isn't as tough as you claim he is, said Belmont. I'm not worried, he knows what he's doing. He did the same tactic to me before. Wait a minute. Naruto being stronger than you was actually true, said Kappa. Yes, it's true, however, I do not know by how much. Well, I mean he has to be way stronger than you since he's a Super Saiyan 3, said Khalifa. Well, not true, the first time we fought, he beat me without transforming. What? How is that possible? His base form must be crazy strong then, said Goku. No. I was able to easily handle him in his base form. He said he was able to power up to his max at that time, without transforming. He has such good control over his ki. It's almost scary the things that he could do with it, said Champa. Whoa. I'm lucky I didn't have to fight him when you walked up to me, said Krillin. I have to agree. With the amount of power you say he has, I'm surprised that he hasn't just eliminated all the competition himself. Said Tien. He doesn't like quit boring battles. He likes to draw them out, although he did just eliminate 3 universe by himself. The only person I can actually see making him work for his win is Jiren. That is if he used all his power. Besides, he came in here with a plan. He wanted the other universe to show off their strength, hoping that Lord Zeno wouldn't erase them. Sadly, his plan did not work, so now he has to eliminate the competitors. Dyspo will be the next to fall by his hands. I don't see how Dyspo will fall. Naruto is barely keeping up with him. I know he's your son and all, but don't you think you're overhyping him a bit? Said Macarena. Wait, he's your son? Khalifa said. Not in a traditional sense. When he arrived on Earth, I was keeping an eye over him. When I first saw him, I was just being nice. But over the years, the bonds we shared one another caused us to grow into a mother and son relationship. Oh, so I have a nephew then. I can't wait to meet him, said Whis. Actually, Whis, he doesn't really like you. He said you're weird and that you might touch him in his sleep. Vados said as everyone started to laugh. Even the Grand Priest started to laugh a bit. What? I most certainly will not, said Whis. Well, Vados, who does he like out of all of us? Cuz asks. Well, he liked me, of course. He liked you as well, Cuz, because you're so small and cute. You remind me of someone really close to him. He liked Konya, even though he hasn't met him. But according to him, your name reminds him of alcohol. Which reminds me, I told him no drinking, she said. Vados. Yeah? Is it too late for me to tell you that he has a stash of alcohol on my planet? Champa, you snitch! Naruto's voice came from out the rubble. Oh, shut up. I'm not getting in trouble because of you. You know that she hates drinking. I'm gonna kick your ass after this is over. Are they seriously arguing about this right now, said Krillin. I know. He acts more immature than Goku, said Tien. Hey, screw you, Baldy. And you three-eyed freak. He snitched on me, Naruto yelled. Naruto. Yeah, Mom? What did I tell you about swearing and drinking? Not to, said Naruto. Whether we win or not, you will face punishment after this tournament, she said. Now, as I was saying, as Naruto pouted, the person you like the least out of all of us is you, Macarena. Me? Why? Belmont Angel said. He said you remind him from a character of a cartoon he watched on Earth. Something he called Batman. He claims you remind him of a character that he called Harley Quinn, with your hairstyle. See, she does, said Naruto as he pulled the picture out of his pocket. I'm not even going to ask you why you have this in your pocket. But you do look like her, Macarena, said Vados. I guess I do look like her. She seemed crazy. I don't know if I should take this as an insult or take this as a compliment. If you would all please be quiet. We still have a tournament to continue. Oh, sorry, father, said Vados. As Vados made a cushion to sit on and food out of her staff. As everyone looked on her. What? He's rubbed off on me a bit, she said, as she shrugged her shoulders. Back down below. As Naruto had tears in his eyes. That's my emergency food. I can't believe she's eating it. Are you really crying over some stupid food? Dyspo said. What did you just say? I said stop crying over some stupid food. After I'm done with you, you won't need it anymore. That's what I thought you said. Naruto instantly powered up to Super Saiyan. Dyspo felt a bone-crushing punch slammed in his face as he was thrown. However, his leg was grabbed as Naruto beat him in the earth, cracking it with severe force. He then threw him up before he jumped above him and dropped his fist in his guts. The air pressure sent Dyspo sailing. Boom! He crashed into the earth. As Naruto sent multiple small energy balls down that decimate down below. Everyone was shocked at what Naruto just did, as he looked like he was just losing the fight and now this. He did all of that because Dyspo just insult some of his food, said Macarena, surprised. There's one thing you should know about Saiyans, Macarena. They don't play around when it comes to food, said Vados. But aren't you eating his food right now, said Cuz. I am, and I'm not sorry for it. He can cook really well. Besides, I'm one of the exceptions. He won't do anything to me. Belmod, I don't hear you cheering anymore. Losing hope, said Champa, but Belmod simply turned his head away. Down below, Dyspo was pissed, as Naruto made him look like a joke. As he stood up, his uniform was torn up. He was badly scratched and bruised up a lot. How dare you? This is a Pride Trooper uniform, and for me to wear it such a way, it's disrespectful. I really don't care, I'm sure one of your little trooper pals will lend you an extra one. Besides, It's actually ugly, said Naruto. I mean, who the hell picked it to be a full body suit? And it also clings to your body, leaving nothing to the imagination. And from what I'm seeing, well, there's nothing to imagine. Are you sure you're not a girl, said Naruto. Up in the stands, Khalifa was laughing. Other people wanted to laugh, however, they held it back. Don't you patronize me. I'm one of the Bright Troopers. We defend the world against evil. We are the protectors of our universe. I will not fall to someone like you. I'm done playing around this fight. And right now. This is my super, maximum, light speed mode. That's kind of a short name. Maybe you should shorten it a bit, said Naruto as he powered down from Super Saiyan. What's the matter? Quitting already? Me? Oh nah, said Naruto. I just want to see what this mode has to offer before I make my move. Dyspo seemed to just dematerialize in front of everyone, as Naruto was being thrown around like a ping ball, and they could not even see Dyspo hitting him. As Dyspo was grinning as he was pushing Naruto back and back to the edge. I think this is enough, said Naruto. BAM! Dyspo was kicked in the face and he was thrown back. He clutched his face. What? How did you... You know, you aren't as strong as you think you are, said Naruto. In fact, you're kind of weak. What? That's impossible. It's impossible to catch Dyspo in that form. Not even Toppo can catch him and he's trained to become the god of destruction, said Belmont. What about someone as strong as Jiren? Or possibly stronger than him, said Champa. I think it's time you tell us exactly how strong Naruto is, Champa. We already know how strong Jiren is, said Beerus. I've already told you. I simply do not know how strong he is. I wasn't lying when I said that. He's simply that strong. I don't even know if Vados can tell you how strong he is, and she spent the most time with him. Well, dear sister, do you know how strong Naruto is, said Whis. Sadly, I do not. The last time I gauged his strength was Super Saiyan 3. And that was when he was barely stronger than Champa, and that was some time ago. And he's been trained in private for almost a year now, and he told me that I should not spy on him, or check his power level, so I gave him his privacy. And you didn't peep at all, said Macarena. Nope. So how did he force you to keep that promise? He said he wouldn't cook for me anymore. His cooking must be really good when you put it like that. Vados, if you don't mind, I have a question, said Roshi. Of course, she said. If you have to guess, who do you really think has a chance of defeating Naruto, said Roshi? Well, if I'm being honest, given how easily he grows in strength, and from what I've taught him, he put that into principle to learn how to get stronger. And a year of private training, I have to say Lord Beerus. And if not him, then either us angels, the Grand Priest, and King Zeno. Are you serious, said Krillin. Yes, I'm very serious, she said. What about me and Ultra Instinct? Do I stand a chance against him, said Goku. No, she said to him. Because you see, Naruto can possibly use Ultra Instinct. What? They all turned towards her in full surprise. It has happened quite a bit before in our training. However, the problem is, he doesn't know how to attack in that form, only dodge. You mean to tell me that he already mastered the dodging aspect of Ultra Instinct, said Beerus. I do not know, Lord Beerus, as I said. He's been trained in secret for almost a year by himself. We will have to wait and see what he can do, said Vados. Down below. Well, I hope your body can keep up, said Naruto, as he closed his eyes. Everyone was surprised despite Vados saying it, as they saw the same heat that came from Goku came to him, and his eyes turned silver. Big deal. I've already seen this technique in action. I can keep up with it. Don't forget, I rely on your muscles tensing before a movement, so I'll be able to easily beat you. Now prepare to fall at the hands of the Bright Trooper, said Dyspo. Dyspo moved in as Naruto dodged, and his fist smashed into Dyspo's gut as Naruto flipped and used his leg to slam it under Dyspo's chin before he kicked him away with his other feet. Dyspo smashed into a rock. He recovered and picked himself up. Dyspo had to move as Naruto's fist came down. However, Naruto's fist never touched the earth, he just vanished. A brutal kick cracked into Dyspo's back. He could swear there was a popping sound as Naruto appeared in front of him, stopping him, and placed a hand on his guts before blasting him backwards. Dyspo smashed into a boulder, but he did not go through it. That's it. I've had enough, said Dyspo. He powered up as his purple aura started to leak off even more. The angel and gods were watching him closely. Dyspo rushed in as Naruto ducked before he turned and blocked Dyspo's kick, shocking the man that he grabbed his leg so easily. They both then vanished. They fought all around the ring, creating shockwaves, They even got between 18 and 17 versus Toppo. After a while they reappear as Dyspo was looking really bad. His entire top form clothing was torn, as he was only wearing shorts right now, it seems. And he was bleeding bad at the top. His purple aura was also gone, as Naruto released a breath as the Ultra Instinct vanished. Well, that was fun. Unfortunately, it's time for you to be eliminated. As Naruto kicked him in the gut, sending him sailing. Dyspo was sent sailing as Naruto crashed into his back with a knee that hit him down to the ground. As Naruto appeared, as he had an energy ball in his hand, an orb that was rainbow. Majestic grenade, he said. Dyspo's eyes went wide as he yelled. The orb exploded in front of his face, blowing him off the ring. Dyspo of the 11th universe has been eliminated, said the Grand Priest, Vados. I thought you said he couldn't use Ultra Instinct. Correction, I said he couldn't fully use it, said Vados. So why hasn't he tried to master it to his full potential, asked Beerus. Because it will harm his body. The few times that he did use it, he came out with severe exhaustion, torn muscles, ligaments, and broken bones. The stress it put on his body is too much to handle right now. Who do you think he's going after next, said Piccolo. Nobody. He most likely won't fight anyone unless it's Jiren. I still don't like how I've put all my faith in him, but I guess I have no choice, right, Kale, said Khalifa. As Kale seemed to snap out of a trance. Oh, yes, complete faith in him for doing this for us. Are you okay, Kale? You seem off, said Khalifa. I'm fine. You sure? Yes, I'm fine. I'm just trying to focus in tournament. Kale. Kale heard a voice in her head. It's me, Vados. Don't freak out or anything. Speak in your mind if you can hear me. Yes, I can hear you. Is there something that you need? Yes. Naruto would like to know what is wrong with you. Please, do not lie. I'm good at telling if you are or not. So tell me what is wrong. He can't really focus if you're angry at something. Fine. Who was the girl he was talking about? I thought he was single, said Kale. Oh, trust me, Kale. You have nothing to worry about. The girl he was talking about was a sister type to him besides. She's only 12 to 13 years old right now. She's probably as close to him as I am. She spent as much as time with him as possible. Then why does he make it seem like he's in love with her or something? He knows I've been hurt before. So why did he say those stuff about her, said Kale. Because he does love her. There are different type of love out there, Kale. His love for her isn't a sibling type way. His love for you is romantic. I know all about your Saiyan's way of love. So let me ask you something. When you kissed Naruto before you came here, how did you feel? I felt fireworks when we kissed. And even more the further we went, said Kale. As she blushed, and I'm sure that he felt the same way. You have to remember until you came in the picture, we two were the only ones that he had. So just bear with him. He's not really good at the whole love thing, said Vados. Kale did not respond, but Vados knew that she got her point across. Deep down, she wanted them to work out. As she was an angel, she couldn't have a family of her own, so she wanted her adoptive son Naruto, and his soon-to-be wife Kale, she hoped. The more she thought about it, the more she realized what this meant for her. Grandbabies, she thought. So, Belmont, how's it feel to know that you're only down to 2 fighters? You shouldn't talk, Champa. You only have 1 left. 1 fighter or not, Naruto has already proven to be a force to reckon with. I'm beginning to wonder if Jiren should have already fought him earlier. Maybe if they fought, Naruto would have been tired by now, said Macarena. I don't think so, said Cuz. For some reason I believe that he's hiding something. Yeah, I know what you mean, said Roshi. What do you mean, Master Roshi, said Krillin. Think about it, Krillin. He's been able to go in and out of all of his transformation and he don't even look tired. He's hiding something, but the question is, what exactly is he hiding? As they glanced down towards him as he was walking down to the fighting arena, 17 and 18 had tremendous teamwork. They could give most people a tough time. As he saw the fight between his fellow Saiyans and Jiren, this should be interesting. Jiren just tossed Vegeta away, however you cover, and threw himself back. He threw out multiple punches just like Goku, however Vegeta saw the attack before as he dodged all of them. As Vegeta got in his guard and slammed a fist into his guts. I got you now, you son of a bitch, Vegeta said. As Vegeta started to attack him with quick punches, giving him no time to recover. As Jiren seemed to be hard pressed and appeared to be struggling, however, Naruto knew better. Up in the stance. I have to wonder, we said. Wonder what? Do tell us, brother. I have to wonder if Vegeta must have another motive for challenging Jiren. Could this be a catalyst for unlocking Ultra Instinct? That would make sense. The way he was dodging during attacks. I wonder if he's knocking on the door, said Beerus. If that's your guess, you're wrong. Naruto spoke from down below. And how would you know, said Beerus? Because Vegeta lacked the elegance and grace. For Ultra Instinct, he's more of a power fighter. The type of person that wants to overwhelm his opponent with relentless attacks. In order for him to unlock Ultra Instinct, he will have to go against everything he stands for. He's a proud man, a very prideful one. And he would rather die than do something like that, said Naruto. Then perhaps you can explain how he dodged similar to Goku when he was using Ultra Instinct. Of course. Vegeta only dodged because he saw the attack once before. This has nothing to do with Ultra Instinct. Not everyone can unlock it, let alone master it. If my conversation with Champa is true, then only 2 gods can use it. Beerus and Jiren. I am sure the angels can use it as well. Me and Goku are the only known mortals to be able to use it. Although the big difference between us is, I don't have to be drained of all my energy to use it. I doubt he'll be able to do it though, for a long time. Wow, Whis, would you look at that? You pride yourself on being the wisest angel and yet, you were shot down by a mortal who hasn't even know the technique that long, said Macarena, with a laugh. Back down below, you were moving faster and punching harder against Gohan and yet, you lower your power in fighting me. I take offense to that and I demand that you fight me the same way, said Vegeta. The moment he said that though, Jiren knocked him in the face. Vegeta flicked back several times. As he fired a Gallic gun at Jiren, Jiren responded and slapped away like it was nothing before. He punched Vegeta 3 times in the face. He then punched him in the ear and appeared above him and punched him back down to the earth. Before Vegeta could recover, Jiren shot him with an energy blast that would have eliminated him. As he was struggling with the blast, at the last second though he destroyed it, that resulted into a huge explosion. Vegeta, are you okay? Asked Gohan. I told you, your squad is no match for Jiren, it's only a matter of time before you're erased, Belmont said. I will not be discouraged so easily, Lord Beerus. We've known Vegeta for quite some time now, and something like that will only push him to go even further, said Whis. After all of that, you're not even breathing hard. I can tell that defeating you won't be easy. You can try all you like, but you will fail every time. You defeating me will be impossible. What the hell did you just say? Asked Vegeta. Your fighting style reek of arrogance. It infects your technique and make them impure. You think you're entitled to greatness, your arrogance will lead to your ultimate downfall in the end, said Jiren. Was that supposed to be insulting? You called me arrogant. Damn right I am. That's pride. Pride in the Saiyan I am. The mighty prince of the ultimate warrior race. As he extended his arms and started to gather a lot of energy. Impossible to defeat you. Don't make me laugh. I'll never surrender control, that's not the man I am. It goes against everything I believe. I'd rather die arrogant than live like a fool. You all may claim that Goku is the strongest from our universe, but I will be the one to defeat you, Jiren, and I'll do it my own way. His power skyrocketed towards his previous limits and pushed through them. This is awesome, said Gohan. We need this power in order to beat the both of them. As he was thinking about Jiren and Naruto, as Vegeta was powering up in the stands. What the hell is going on? Why is his power skyrocketing like that? Jiren thought that insulting Vegeta would throw him off his game, but all it did was remind him of his pride. And he's awakening even more power, said Piccolo. You think I'm not a threat to you, so I assume that you won't run away from this blast. Bring it, said Jiren. Very well then. I'll enjoy to see your face when you watch me win this tournament from the stands. Give it to him, Vegeta, Krillin yelled. Hit him with everything you got, said Beerus. Final Flash! Vegeta yelled out. As the attack hit, Gohan was blown away. As Naruto stood where he was, debris flying towards him and behind him. As Naruto and everyone saw Jiren on the ground, everyone thought that he was hurt. Vegeta started to laugh. Serves your ass right. That is what you get when you doubt the greatest warrior in the cosmos. However, Jiren was gone. Vegeta! Gohan yelled out as Vegeta was in shock. As Jiren was right in front of him, a red energy beam on his stomach. I'll have to commend you for harnessing so much power in your last attack. However, it's not enough to beat me. The energy attack surrounded Vegeta, severely hurting him before exploding. When the smoke cleared, Vegeta dropped to his knees, as his eyes rolled back in the back of his head. Well, that was a bit harsh, said Naruto, hands in his pockets. You finally decided to show up. I guess you're ready to challenge me and lose as well, said Jiren. Nope. I'm just here watching the fight. However, you should take that guy over there, Gohan, more seriously. He's a lot of power inside of him. He's no match for me. I've seen his strength. It's nothing compared to my own. Wow. You're really cocky, said Naruto. What you call cocky, I call shoot. Whatever, said Naruto, as he walked up and picked Vegeta up. Hey, what are you doing, said Gohan. Relax, I'm just moving him out of the way. I can feel your power rising, so I know that you're about to challenge him. I wouldn't want you getting your teammate killed during the fight, as Naruto laid Vegeta down next to a boulder. Yo, Jiren, said Gohan. Gohan powered up to his max as he got ready to fight. It's time to be eliminated, Gohan, said Jiren. As Gohan started to walk towards him before he started to run, he then teleported behind Jiren. He went for a punch, but it was only a distraction. Jiren, without turning, shot an energy blast towards him, but Gohan ducked out of the way. As Gohan ducked, he laid down a thin rope of energy before moving to another angle, as Jiren started to shoot energy blast after energy blast. As Gohan kept on placing multiple energy ropes on the ground, as he appeared towards the other side and placed another one on the ground. He escaped from Jiren's blast before he could attack him. After the last rope was set, he started to attack Jiren. As the both of them started to trade punches again, as Jiren was walking right into Gohan's trap. Up in the stands, I have to say, I'm quite impressed from this Gohan from your universe, Lord Beerus, said Macarena. He hasn't let me down yet, so that's a plus, said Beerus. I want to know why he keep on running though. He goes into attack, but at the last moment he pulls out, said Piccolo. Does it really matter? I mean, clearly Jiren is not worried about him. He's just toying with him for now. You may want to rethink that, Lord Belmont, said Vados. Why, said Belmont. Because if you haven't noticed, every time Jiren fight Gohan, he has to keep on increasing his power. The stronger his guard, said Macarena, answering for Vados. You want us to think that Gohan would be a threat to Jiren? Don't make me laugh. I wouldn't count Gohan out if I were you, said Goku. Oh, why is that? Is Daddy coming to the aid of his dear son? Actually, I am. You don't know Gohan like how we do. He's always been the strongest fighter of us since he was a child. He just never has the heart or spirit of a fighter. You can even ask Frieza. Even he knows this as well. As much as it pained me to agree with the monkey, he's right. When I ran into the friends of the monkey that we have here on planet Namek, at one point that brat was able to wound me, however, it wasn't enough to keep me down. Then I guess you weren't that strong to begin with, said Belmont. I must say my power level at that moment was easily 1 million, and he was a simple child, between 5 and 7. My pride was wounded that I was almost killed by a mere child. Do not take the gap in their power level for granted. When dealing with these monkeys, that gap can close instantly, and turn the fight in their favor. Wow, I never thought Frieza would talk so positively of a Saiyan, said Krillin. Don't you take me lightly, I still hate all the monkeys. I just hate him the least. Bad down below as Jiren threw a right hook. Gohan catched his arm and threw him over his shoulder. Unknown to Jiren, Gohan also placed a tiny energy blast on him. As Jiren stopped at the edge, the energy blast went off, destroying the area. As Jiren started to fall, everyone from Universe 11 was shocked that he was falling. Jiren quickly jumped up on the rubbles as he flipped back to the ring. As he took a step forward, the energy ropes quickly wrapped around Jiren. What? Jiren said. Nice the trick I came up with while training for this tournament. Not only do these ropes hold you in place, they also drain your energy as well. And send it to me, said Gohan as he held on to the other side of the rope. That's ingenious. I never thought I would say this, so I'm glad to have Gohan fighting by my side right now, said Vegeta as he picked himself back up. As Gohan extended his hand and took Vegeta, as he started to transfer some of the energy to him. After a good 30 seconds, rope got all the energy they could manage and fade away. Gohan shot a blast at Jiren's face and retreated back to Vegeta. You're right, Vegeta, he said. I'll be fine. Nice plan, too bad. We don't have any more of those ropes to drain him of his energy. There are more there, however they're set to explode when he makes contact with them, said Gohan, as Vegeta nodded. You do know that won't be able to hold him, right? Yeah, I know, but it gives us time to recover, said Gohan. The smoke cleared as Jiren was standing there. He was breathing a bit heavy. He stepped forward. The ropes wrapped him up again as they exploded this time. His power level skyrocketed as he walked through them. He then rushed and slammed his fist into Gohan's face, throwing him back. Gohan recovered to trade a few kicks and punch. However, he was blasted away with another brutal right hook. I guess he's finally taking me seriously, Gohan thought. As Jiren was done playing games, as he started to increase his power level, as it was rising and rising and rising. Up in the stands. Unbelievable. His energy so intense. The Kai of Universe 7 spoke up. I can feel Jiren's power growing higher and higher. I haven't seen him this worked up since a very long time ago, said Belmont. I think it's safe to say that Jiren is no longer going to take him as a joke, since he's releasing this amount of power. Your assumption is correct, said Whis. Gohan powered up as well, as his power was almost at Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken time 20. Almost. As he rushed towards Jiren as they clash. However, Jiren's power still seemed to be quite greater. I told you both, defeating me was impossible, although, despite not defeating me, Gohan, you've proven yourself to be a capable warrior. I shall take the memory of this fight between us and cherish them, said Jiren as he walked forward. Now hold on one damn second. Don't you sit there and act like this fight is over. We are Saiyans. We are the elite warrior race. I'd rather die than to give up, said Vegeta as he stood beside Gohan. As Jiren stopped in his tracks and stared them down. As Gohan regained his composure. Playtime is over, Jiren. Gohan and Vegeta both yell as they start to power up. Their powers start to rise and rise and rise. I told you when we first start fighting, I fight for my family, my loved ones, and everyone I care about. I will not let them down again. I made a promise to my wife and little girl that I will return home, and I will not break my promise, said Gohan, as he pushed his power past his limits. As his power exploded outwards. His power was now at the level when Goku used Ultra Instinct for the first time. As his hair was spikier, one bang coming down in his face. His eyes were blue, and his aura was blue, with static and sparks around him. And his body had slimmed down like Goku when he entered a Super Saiyan God. Gohan just ascended to the next level in his ultimate form. Vegeta on the other hand was thinking down below, as he could not give up, as he pushed himself as well before he entered another level of Super Saiyan Blue, as the shade was a bit darker. Now Jiren, you can finally see my all, said Vegeta. Up in the stands, whoa. Do you feel the power coming from them? Said Goku in excitement. Yes, but it's even greater coming from Gohan, it seems. Like he's tapped into his latent abilities, and he's once again pushed past his limit. This is truly remarkable, isn't it, Lord Bear, said Whis. What is going on? Why don't these Saiyans just give up? It is pointless to stand up to Jiren, said Belmont. It's just as Vegeta said, a Saiyan would rather die and roll over instead of giving up the fight. I don't think they will throw in the towel at all, said Piccolo. Yes, and given the power I feel from both of them, Jiren may be in more trouble than you think. Whoa, that's so freaking cool. Do you feel the power coming from both of them, Kaba? Yes, I feel it too, but something is bothering me. What's wrong, Kaba, said Kale. It's not the power he's worried about. His problem is with Naruto, said Vados. Huh? Why? What's the problem, asked Khalifa. I mean, look at the gods. They are on the edge of their seats. Even Jiren has flinched. Yet look at Naruto. He's not even moved. It's like he doesn't care. I know he's on my team and all, but he's not worried. And that kind of frightened me. Let's just watch and see. I have a feeling that Jiren's gonna up his game, maybe. That will draw Naruto power out, said Champa. Jiren turned his gaze towards where Naruto was, as Naruto's eyes were closed. I see you both improve your power levels, mainly you, Gohan. However, that isn't enough to face me yet. After you, King Vegeta, said Gohan. As this surprised the people in Universe 7 as Vegeta started to walk forward. A king leading his knight right into battle. Bring it, said Jiren, as they moved forward. As Jiren was being pushed back, they actually started to beat him back. Gohan appeared and buried his fist into his gut, as Vegeta followed through the hard right jab, before they started to brutally attack him again. Jiren couldn't even get his guard up, as he started to take damage. Jiren released an obscene amount of power, blasting him away as he appeared, and knocked Gohan into the ground, before he kicked Vegeta into a giant boulder. The both of them jumped back to him as he started to attack. They blasted him away as he crashed. Jiren picked up himself. Looks like you need to start to take us seriously, Jiren. You can't hold back anymore on us. You will lose. Just because you grow your power just a bit, it doesn't mean anything. The young warrior next to you is the only hope your universe has, and it's still not enough, said Jiren. They heard something as they turned to see Naruto jumped off the boulder. When you're coming at me, Jiren, you might just come with everything you got, otherwise I won't hesitate to throw you off this ring. You might as well stay here, Naruto, because Jiren is done for, said Vegeta. Well, if you... Everyone turned as they felt a familiar energy, where the android and Toppo were fighting from. I guess the Guardian trainer has finally decided to let his presence be known. I will deal with that fake ass wannabe God of Destruction once. Both of you are out, said Vegeta. As Naruto simply walked away. Up in the stands, the remaining universe were on the edge of their seats, as things were getting a lot more intense. While Gohan and Vegeta was fighting Jiren, Toppo had his hands full with 17 and 18. He admit, they were good separately, but together, they were a force to be reckoned with. Jiren might have a tough time dealing with them as well, as he was forced to jump away from the barrage of energy beams that 17 was firing at him. He saw opening as he countered with his own attack. Justice flash, he said, as he started to fire off multiple energy blasts from his fingertips towards 17. As he was so focused on 17, he did not pay attention to 18 that arrived and kicked him in the face, knocking him away. I didn't need your help, 17 said. From the way things look, you actually did, said 18. I must admit, you two are fine warriors and you have excellent teamwork. You would make a fine addition to the Bright Troopers. However, you come from the same universe as that Saiyan Goku, and I must not let evil prevail. Sorry, but I'd rather die than wear those idiotic things that you call uniform, said 17. I would rather be absorbed by a cell again than be seen in that, said 18. That's a bit too far, don't you think, said 17. Nope, 18 said. Enough! You will not disrespect the uniform of the Bright Troopers in front of me, said Toppo. Yeah, we don't care, said 18. We're not from your universe, said 17. They both blast a combined blast towards him. It pushed him back, however, last moment he jumped away. He moved, said 17. I noticed, at 18. He appeared in front of her and kicked her away, as him and 17 started to trade blows. 17 was basically as strong as Goku in his Super Saiyan Blue form, so Toppo was having some problems dealing with him, as 18 jumped back in the fight, and Toppo started to have a difficult time. As they broke through his guard, brutal punches and kicks land right into him. They did not give him a single chance. The blows were heavy and raining down fast and quick. Up in the stands, looks like your God of Destruction candidate is having a hard time. It's too bad his father Jiren can't save him. Champa mocked Belmont. Why are you chanting for Universe 7, my lord, said Vados. Because Beerus hasn't been trash talking me as much as Belmont has been doing. Toppo has yet to show his full power. I'm not worried at all, said Belmont. Lord Champa, you might want to check on Naruto. It seems he has fallen asleep, Macarena said, pointing. He's not asleep. Vados, please tell me that he's not sleeping, said Champa. I believe he is, my lord, Vados said, with a bit of irritation in her voice. It seems we found the one person that can get under your skin, Vados, Macarena said, laughing. Hey Naruto, wake your ass up. Caulifla yelled at him. Yelling won't work, said Champa. Well, how does it usually wake up, Kaba asked. It's simple, Naruto. I have a fresh feast ready for you, said Vados. Upon saying that, Naruto sat right up. We're doomed, said Caulifla. I wouldn't be so sure. He only fell asleep because he's bored. He's waiting for Jiren to become available to fight him. Hey Vados, do you have some more food? I'm starving, said Goku. Sure, said Vados. You better not give him my food, Naruto yelled. Who are you yelling at, young man? Asked Vados. Nobody. It's just, that food is my emergency food. You can't just give it away. What would I eat if I have an emergency, said Naruto. Oh, he's right, Goku. I can't give this away. Perhaps Whis can create you some food, said Vados. What do I look like, a servant, said Whis. That's exactly what you are, said Caulifla. Caulifla, there's no need to be rude, said Kale. Look who's finally talking again. Are you done with your random mood swings? It wasn't a random mood swing. I was angry about something, but I'm over it now. Let's just watch the tournament, said Hit. Toppo had powered up to his max. 18 was blasted away first, and now 17 was on the ground right next to her. I told you I fight for justice, and justice will always prevail, said Toppo. Oh, shut up, said 17. Your talk about justice is really annoying, said 18. Let's show him our version of justice, said 17. They rushed forward. 18 was able to kick one of his legs. Off guard, 17 and blasts him right in the face. Toppo uses Justice Flash once again. The both of them jumped away. As the smoke cleared, his uniform was torn and his face was bruised up. Before he could do anything, 18 appeared behind him. However, 17 prepared his attack. Super Electric Strike! As he threw a green wave of energy towards him. However, 18 kicked Toppo right in the attack. He slammed right into that. He could feel the amount of power behind it. The attack exploded in a wide ray of electric sparks. Toppo was left on one knee, as he was in a bad condition. "You're a tough one if you're able to withstand my ultimate attack," said 17. "It's too bad that we have to eliminate you now. I guess your so-called justice just wasn't enough," said 18. As they both created an energy blast, it slammed right into him. Once the attack subsided, Toppo was on one knee, and now he looked like he was done, as smoke wept off his body. "You're an annoying little fellow, you know that, right?" said 17. At least he's not talking about justice anymore. Toppo got to his feet. His clothes was destroyed. "Yeah, it's too bad. Your pride uniform of justice is in shreds. Worthless." What was that? Justice is worthless now. "I've made up my mind," he said, as he had a purple glow surrounding him. "Finally," said Naruto. "At least things is getting interesting." Whis glanced towards Naruto once again, as he was truly curious about this mortal, as he couldn't wait to see the fight between him and Jiren possibly, to see what he could truly do. This mortal has something that he's kept away from them all, and he's so confident in it that he's not worried about anyone's power. Just what could it be? But guys, be instant right here. If you want the next part to do, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on that bell notification, stay posted. But I'm off now, see you guys soon. Peace.